There's been a bomb threat on an Iran-China flight over the Indian airspace. The bomb threat on an Iranian flight, and the Indian Air Force is scrambling jets. The Indian Air Force is scrambling Sukhoi jets to intercept this plane. The Indian Air Force says that the pilot was given an option to land in Jaipur or Chandigarh. It also said that the jets followed an aircraft at a safe distance. The Indian Air Force statement also said that Iranian aircraft is now out of the Indian airspace. Let's just tell you what the Indian Air Force's entire statement is. They said that on October 3rd, intimation was received of a bomb scare on an airline being Iranian registration when it was transiting through the Indian airspace. Maha Siddiqui joining us for more on this. Maha, what all do we know about this bomb scare till now?
So basically now we know that this aircraft is out of Indian airspace, and the Indian Air Force has said that for the entire threat from where this SOS was received of a possibility of a bomb on the flight till the time that it left the Indian airspace, the IAF aircraft, as per the procedure, were following this aircraft at a safe distance. Now, Priyanshi, we have to remember here that the aircraft, which was a passenger flight of the Mahan Airlines, which is an Iranian registered company, they were given the option of landing at Jaipur or Chandigarh. But, however, the pilot declared his unwillingness to divert the flight,
right,
and they were asking for a landing at Delhi. But as this, the IAF aircraft were scrambled to ensure that, this aircraft is at a safe distance, they managed to keep it out of the Indian airspace. I mean, they direct it into the correct direction as per the procedure. The message was received from Tehran that there is no threat and that it should be allowed to just cross and go on its regular territory. It was flying towards China. So once that message was received, the IAF was sure that it can be allowed to pass through airspace, but they accompanied the aircraft till it was out of the Indian airspace. That is what the release from the Indian Air Force also said.
Right. So, Maha, two major points here. First, as you pointed out, that it's now out of the Indian airspace. And second, the Indian Air Force's statement saying that Tehran said disregard this bomb scare. So, does it mean there's nothing to fear about? There is no bomb scare as per Tehran. They're saying disregard this bomb scare at all, and it's also out of the Indian airspace. So, does it mean that there's no point of danger for now?
Absolutely. There is no danger. There is no threat. Sometimes hope calls are made, and the procedure, as per the procedure, even before you verify the details, if any such scare in a flight that is mid-air happens, then the procedure is, of course, that the airspace on which the flight is, it immediately makes contact with the ATC, and that is what this flight did. They made contact with the Indian ATC. They wanted to land on their path was Delhi. They wanted to land there, but they were given the option of either landing in Jaipur or in Chandigarh, because these options are looked at as per the threat. And Priyanshi, at the current moment, while this was happening, Tehran communicated to the Indian side that there was no threat, and then it was allowed to go to its destination. It was headed towards China. So yes, there is no threat now. Moreover, it is out of the Indian airspace.
Right. Good to know, Maha. Thanks very much for joining us. Good to know that it is out of the Indian airspace and there is no bomb threat, according to what the Indian Air Force's statement says, quoting Tehran.